We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, and today, baseball, and three preseason football games that we will talk briefly over. I'm not going to be diving deeply into them just because they're preseason. I got plays up on the site for them. We'll end up tagging on them first. I'll just kind of give you what I have up on the site. They're all based off of line movement and line movement and money and stuff. I do take into consideration a little bit of what players are playing and not. It's not my biggest thing. Obviously, last night I took the two dogs in the early games. I won both of those, and I took the over in the Raiders game, and that one went over. So it's off. That was a 3-0 NFL night last night. It was a 4-1 start so far. The only loser, I did take the Lions on the Hall of Fame game. I took the over as well, so I split even on that one. But overall, 4-1 starts to the NFL preseason, so I can't complain with that. Last night in the MLB, I had the under in the Mariners game, which was a winner, and I had the Cincinnati Reds, which was a loser. So I broke even there. I ended up being up 3 units last night. I'll take it. We'll move on. Not gonna no need for a victory lap or anything. It was a good day, but we'll jump into today's card, and it will start with a kind of a brief, not brief, but we're gonna do kind of a mini rapid fire through the NFL games. So I'm gonna go over all three NFL games, and then I'll go back to the chat. So today we've got, starting off with the Browns and the Panthers. The Panthers are 6-point favorites with a total of 33 in this game. I personally have the under. I got 32.5, so I did not get a good line. But we'll see how line movement has really dictated everything, right? Look at those dogs yesterday. All of them had big line movements against them. All of them won. But I like this one. I like the under. These are two teams that I don't expect to play much starters. Even if they do, their starters aren't great. So I did take the under. I know a lot of all the games so far have gone over the total, so keep that one in mind too. But under in the Browns Panthers. We've just seen a line movement there, and let's quickly pull up the money with that. Money kind of dictates that too, so I do like the under in that one. Lions and Falcons. I am on the Lions in this one. The Lions moved towards them, but most of the ones yesterday didn't have the right line movement for them. This one does. It's not an overwhelming number like the other days. 48% of the bets, but 68% of the money. So I like that handle just a little bit more. So I do like some Lions today, and I do like the Patriots today. Patriots are 6.5-point favorites, 36.5 is the total on this one. Lions moving towards the Patriots, and the numbers are where I want them to be in terms of the ticket numbers and all that stuff. So I have the Patriots in the late game. So once again, I know it's only a quick 4-minute breakdown or whatever on the preseason football games. There's not much involved in them. It's just a little bit of line reading, and that's it for me. So Lions minus 3.5. The under in the Browns game, I do kind of lean Panthers, and I kind of lean all the favorites today after all the dogs hit yesterday. And I am on the Patriots later as well. So under in the Browns, Lions, and Patriots. We'll go ahead and say hi to the TikTok chat, and we'll say hi to the YouTube chat. Ryan saying he likes the Browns plus the 6. I'm not going to talk you off the Browns. Hopefully it goes well with my under, because we'll see. But I like it. I'm not personally betting the Browns, but I'll like it for you. Good timing, my brother. What's up, Stop Gio? From another mother? You meant? No. And Brandon, morning, Tim. No, did I say? I don't know what you said. And Ryan on the TikTok, appreciate you guys following. If you guys are not following, quick rundown. We are currently live on Earle Sports Bets on YouTube. Earle Sports Bets on Picks and Parleys on YouTube. Earle SB on Twitch. We're on my personal Twitter account, and we're on TikTok. So make sure you guys are following all those social media platforms. I do greatly appreciate it. Let's jump into what I can actually talk into depth with, and that is baseball. Let's go and head to the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Cincinnati Reds. Reds are 115 favorites in this one versus the Pirates, and a 7.5 total in this game. Burns taking on Keller. Burns this year, the problem is he's had 2 bad starts. One of them was a third of an inning. If you take that one, throw it out, he still had one other game that he allowed 5 earned runs. Other than that, 3 or less. The one problem is the Reds won his first game against the Yankees, and they have not won a game since with him pitching. And when I looked at this matchup, I still can't believe Keller is on the Pittsburgh Pirates, but Keller's got the pitching advantage in this one for sure. 23 starts, a 5-10 record. Do not care about record. If you guys know me, I could not give 2 shits about their record. 3.89 ERA, 132 innings pitched, 57 earned runs, 34 walks, 104 strikeouts. I really do like Mitch Keller. Mitch Keller's got the pitching advantage. Hitting advantage isn't even going to be close because, oh no, actually it might be close. No, sorry, it's not close. Cincinnati's got the hitting advantage in this one. Cincinnati 99 WRC plus, Pittsburgh 84. So it's split down the middle in this one. Let's go ahead and take a look at line movement, and that might be able to help push us towards the side. If it wants to load, maybe it might load. There it is. All right. Nope, don't want that one. Line movement has turned Cincinnati from a dog to a favorite here. And we'll go take a look at the money to make sure it kind of corresponds. It does. 62% of the bets, 85% of the money. I do like the Cincinnati Reds in this game. That's how we're going to start off our baseball card with a little bit of Cincy action. And I can get that at a minus 115. So we'll start off the day with Chase Burns and the Cincinnati Reds, even though they burnt me yesterday. User, appreciate you following on TikTok. We'll be doing a bunch of stuff. Reds have hitting and market edge here. Sorry, my good afternoon. Tim, any thoughts for the Astros against the Yankees? Yeah, I hope the Astros blow the ever-living crap out of the Yankees. That being said, I still need to cap the game. Stay tuned. Hey Tim, Reds money line for me. Yes, Caden bets. And what's up, Drewski? Welcome, Reds. Yes, I like the Reds today. I'm with you on that one. Let's actually, Brad, we'll go to your Yankee game, your Astro game. The Yankees are minus 110 favorites with a total of 7.5. Get to Hunter Brown taking on Schittler. Brown this year has been really good. We've talked about him a couple of times. Although, he's okay. 21 starts with a 9-5 record, a 2.54 ERA, and 124 innings pitched, 35 earned runs, 37 walks, and 149 strikeouts. He 100% has the pitching advantage over Schittler, who's thrown 4 times this year. A 1-2 record and a 4.58 ERA with 19 2/3 innings pitched with 10 earned runs, 11 walks, and 21 strikeouts. So 100% pitching advantage with the Astros. Both of them facing righties. I believe the Yankees have the hitting advantage, 114 WRC plus versus 101. So that one is split down the middle. Let's go ahead and take a look at line movement in this one, where we've seen the Yankees go from a dog to a favorite. Are we actually going to trust the Yankees today? And the line's moving that way. We're gonna trust the Yankees today, and we're gonna grab them on the money line as well. We can get that at minus 108. Give me the Yankees today versus the Astros. I'll be rooting for the Astros, but I'll have money on the Yankees. I just can't. I can't in my right mind root for the Yankees. Astros. I like the Astros. I'm going to be on the opposite side of that one. Sorry. Let's keep on rolling. How about another pick'em? I like the pick'em games. Those are a lot of fun. It's more fun than in two games when we have to talk about the minus 270 Tigers. Anyways, Athletics and the Orioles today. Ginn versus Saganu with a pick'em price. Oh boy. JT Ginn this year, 14 appearances, 7 starts, a 2-3 record, 4.28 ERA. We've got a 48 and a third innings pitched, 23 earned runs, 14 walks, and 49 strikeouts. On the opposite side, we got Saganu. I feel like these guys are just the same pitcher. I'm going to give Saganu the pitching edge here. 21 starts, an 8-5 record with a 4.42 ERA, 114 innings pitched, 56 earned runs, 27 walks, and 76 strikeouts. I'm going to give him the pitching advantage. It's ever so slightly. And in terms of hitting, I believe the Athletics have Athletics 106 WRC plus versus righties. Baltimore is sitting at 104. So slight hitting advantage for the Athletics. So it's going to be just barely interesting for me. It's split down the middle. Where's the line movement for this one? Where's the game? Oh, this is AL. I'm looking at Interleague for whatever reason. I don't know. Line has gone from a dog to a favorite for the Oakland Athletics. And with more of the money coming in on the Orioles, we're going to start off the day with 3 pick'em games. And we're going to grab the Oakland Athletics here. So let's jump on that. Where's the Athletics? There they are. We're going to grab them at minus 106. Minus 106? Yes, that's the best line I can get. Or Athletics on the money line in this beautiful matchup. Hitting and market edge for Oakland. We'll go to the YouTube chat and then we'll go to the TikTok chat. Sam was on Apple TV. Congrats. O's or A's first 5. I like the A's today. And then a bunch of TikTok chats. I like the Raiders to lose. The Raiders played last night and they tied, which was very interesting to see a tie. But I took the over. Raiders always lose. They tied yesterday. Giants lose today. Who do the Giants got? San Fran gets Washington. Maybe. Giants have a horrible pitcher on the mound. Okay. Real quick, Andrew. Horrible pitcher on the mound. He's pitched once this year. Once. He had a bad game against a Mets team that can hit. So I'm not going to go horrible pitcher. Go Nationals. Yes, go Nationals. Nationals win today. Easy. Giants play bad against bad teams. Ryan saying that Nats have been playing Nats been playing very poor also. Both teams have not looked good. We'll look at that game more in a little bit. Giants lose to the Rockies multiple times this season. That's embarrassing. Yes, they did. And Nationals have the worst pitcher on the mound, ERA 12. No, the ERA of Irvin. is pretty much 5. Nationals will run up the score, maybe. Nathan, appreciate you following. Nationals 6, Giants 3. Yes, go Washington, 1 horrible game. Okay. If you're judging a player off of 1 game, that's not really the best of capping, but to each their own. Let's move on to the next game. We got the Marlins and the Braves. The Marlins are going to throw Edward Cabrera, and Bryce Edler will go for the Braves. Edward Cabrera this year has been great. 19 appearances, 5-5 record with a 3.24 ERA, 100 innings pitched, 36 earned runs, 34 walks, and 103 strikeouts. I am going to give Edward Cabrera the pitching advantage over Bryce Edler, who has been horrible this year. A 6 ERA in 18 starts, 4-8 record, 94 innings pitched, 63 earned runs, 36 walks, 78 strikeouts. He has not been good this year for the Braves. So pitching advantage with the Marlins. Both of them facing righties. Miami moving their way up, 104 WRC plus compared to the 101 by the Atlanta Braves. Pitching and hitting advantage, both with the Marlins. And the line is going towards the Marlins. This one opened up at a pick'em. It even got plus money for Miami, and now they're up in the 120s. Yeah, sign me up. Once again, another one of those pick'em games, and I love myself a pick'em game. Although the line's getting a little bit up there. 129. That's about as high as I'm going to go. Marlins money line, 129. It's only because they have hitting, pitching, and market edge. Hitting, pitching, and market edge for the fish. All right, so 4 plays in 4 games. Marlins. Yes, I like the Marlins. Ryan's on the Marlins. Let's get it. And then Connor is saying Chris Sanchez over 6.5 strikeouts. He's going up against a so Christopher Sanchez is a lefty. He's going up against a Texas Rangers team that is horrible against lefties and is striking out 25% of the time. But to be fair, the Rangers are horrible against everybody. It's like they needed, how about a bat at the deadline? Yeah, they definitely needed a bat at the deadline because their WRC plus numbers are trash against both righties and lefties. So, yeah. So, yes, Connor, I would go that way. That's fine. Fine with me. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Angels and the Tigers up next. The Tigers are minus 270 with a total of 7.5. Kyle Hendricks taking on Tariq Skubal. Makes sense why they're a minus 270 favorite. Hendricks this year, 21 starts, a 6-8 record, 4.59 ERA, 111 2/3 innings pitched, 57 earned runs, 25 walks, and 72 strikeouts. On the opposite side, we get Tariq Skubal, who has been phenomenal. Connor, I see you with strikeout props for Skubal. Let me know what the number is. I don't have it up at the moment. Let me know what his strikeout number is because you look at his last 6 games, he's got 10, 7, 11, 5, 10, and 13. He's 22 starts this year at 11-3 record with a 2.18 ERA and 140 2/3 innings pitched, 34 earned runs, 19 walks, 181 strikeouts. Tariq Skubal is an absolute beast. Yes, there's a reason why the Tigers are this big of favorites. We go ahead and look at hitting advantage. We got the Angels hitting at a 86 WRC plus against lefties. And the righties for the Detroit Tigers are 104. So hitting and pitching advantage both with the Tigers. 8.5, go for it. I don't see why not. He's gotten 10 plus in 4 out of 6. And he's going up against an Angels team that is not a good hitting team. And they strike out at 27%. Yeah, Tariq Skubal strikeouts for sure, dude. In terms of, by the way, not a cash cow spot because there's a 7.5 total. Line is moving a little bit towards the Angels. So I'm going to end up staying off this game. I don't have a reason to bet it. So pass on this big spread game. Afternoon untouchable. Angels money line. big plus money. I guess I cannot call you Costco Tim anymore. Nope. No more Costco. I'm in Greenville now. I'm happy. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Guardians and the White Sox. The Guardians all of a sudden making that push towards the wild card spot. Isn't that fascinating? Because a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, we were talking about them selling and that they were dead. And now wild card standings, they're sitting right there. Guardians are currently sitting a game and a half behind the Yankees and tied with the Texas Rangers. Connor, thanks for following. This has been a Guardians team that's been red hot. Bibby versus Savali. Bibby this year, 22 starts, 7-9 record, a 4.51 ERA. He's got a complete game. I didn't even realize that he had a complete game in there. He's in a losing effort. That's right. He allowed 5 runs. Okay, 125 innings pitched. 63 earned runs, 34 walks, 112 strikeouts. On the opposite side, we got Aaron Savali, which is the one that was traded. He wanted to trade from Milwaukee to the White Sox for whatever reason. He's got 11 starts under his belt to a 1-6 record, about a 5 ERA in 52 2/3 innings pitched. He's allowed 31 earned runs, 16 walks, 36 strikeouts. He has not been good. Pitching advantage is going to be with Bibby in this one, but not really too crazy with that. Hitting advantage is going to be with Cleveland, even though it's ever so slightly, 92 compared to 83. Let's look. So hitting and pitching advantage both with Cleveland. And we'll go to that where the line's moving towards the White Sox. So I'm going to end up staying off this game. The line movement does not dictate me wanting to go and bet on the Guardians today. All the money's coming in on them, and the line's moving the opposite direction. I could see the White Sox winning this game. So interesting there, but I'm not betting it. Terrell Wills is saying Angels money line. I'm not going to bet it, but I won't talk you off of it. Guardians are weird. They struggle against the Twins and swept the Mets. Yeah, I trust me. That hurt a lot. White Sox run line. I will never say 1.5 run lines. No. Take the money line, if anything. I'm heading to the Brewers game tonight. Can you look at that game? Are they at the same time? 8 o'clock? Sure, I'll move around. Yes, I will talk about that game next. We got 7 comments in the YouTube chat. It was very funny. All the dogs won last night in preseason. Well, at least they covered. They covered, yes. Truick Scooble ain't got that good to be laying. No, he is definitely good enough to lay that number, but I'm not going to. White Sox money line. It's a lean that way. Except I got you. So after that, the exact opposite tonight, chalk wins. Yes, probably. It's Scooble Day, K's and Nerfy. Sure. And it's Hendricks Day. I didn't realize Hendricks Day was a something to celebrate. Anyways, we'll go ahead. Brian, we'll talk about your Brewers. Hopefully they lose to my Mets tonight. I'm just messing with you. Brewers minus 135 with a total of 8. Kodai Senga taking on Brandon Woodruff. Kodai Senga this year, I will say the Mets have won 9 out of his last 10 starts. 17 starts this year, 7-3 record, a 2.31 ERA, 89 2/3 innings pitched, 23 earned runs, 44 walks, 86 strikeouts. He's been the ace of the Mets staff if he can actually pitch a decent chunk of time. On the opposite side, you got Brandon Woodruff, who's pitched 5 times this year. The Brewers are undefeated in his starts. 3-0 record, 2.22 ERA, 23 1/3 innings pitched, 7 earned runs, 4 walks, 37 strikeouts. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Kodai Senga. And the only reason why, he's pitched more than 5 games this year. So the pitching advantage for me, Kodai Senga. On the opposite side, we get hitting edge. Mets 6th in baseball at a 112 WRC plus. And then we got the Brewers, who are sitting right behind him at 106. So hitting advantage is also with the Mets here. Although I've seen line movement, and I think it's going against the Mets. It is going against the Mets. So it's going to end up keeping me off the game. Hitting advantage, pitching advantage, Mets, market advantage, Brewers. But all the money's coming on the Brewers, so it makes sense. It's a lean towards Mets or nothing, and I'm going to go with nothing. Tina asking, what about Detroit? Not interested in Detroit. Not laying that big number on them. Just no. It's not Ken to the YouTube chat, Untouchable. It's not Hendricks. It's not Hendricks. It's not someone I feel strong about on a Nerfy. Under. I can see the under in the Mets game. Mets are playing today. You know what? I got to play the Nerfy. Okay. Brewers money line. Not going to talk you off the Brewers. The Mets have been awful. Mets just got swept. Brewers are the hottest team in baseball. I wouldn't talk you off of it. Have you gone over any games where you like the Nerfy because of an underplay? No. I have not gone over any games that I like unders in yet. Although I wouldn't hate it. I feel like the Tigers game could be a good Nerfy, but I'm not going after it. Let's keep rolling. We got the Phillies and the Rangers up next. Christopher Sanchez taking on Merrill Kelly. Christopher Sanchez, I'm giving the pitching advantage to right off the rip. 22 starts, a 10-3 record with a 2.4 ERA, 138 and 2/3 innings pitched, 37 earned runs, 34 walks, and 145 strikeouts. He definitely has the pitching advantage in this game over the Rangers, who's throwing Merrill Kelly. This is his second start with the Rangers so far. He's pitched 23 times this year to a 9-6 record, around a 3.2 ERA in 136 innings pitched, 134 innings pitched, 46 earned runs, 38 walks, and 127 strikeouts. He's been good. Pitching advantage is still with Christopher Sanchez. Texas Rangers against lefties. Texas sucks against everybody. 78 WRC plus, which is bottom 5 in baseball. Phillies versus righties is 8th in baseball, 108 WRC plus. So hitting and pitching advantage is both towards the Phillies in this one. And the line is not moved. The total has gone from 8 to a 7. I kind of like the under in this game. What do we like? What is the total? What is the market saying? I kind of. If the Phillies didn't have hitting and pitching advantage, it would be look towards the towards the Rangers. But I kind of like the under in this game. And that, I'm gonna go ahead. Here's one of somebody mentioned under games I like Nerfies in. Here you go. I'm not gonna bet a Nerfy personally, but I will take the under in this Rangers Phillies game. Can I get a 7.5? No, it's all 7s, and I can get a 7 at even money. So, is that I can get a 7.5 minus 125. Sign me up. Give me that 7 and a hook. Under in this game. Haywood, Philly under. Yes. And then Ray, appreciate you following the TikTok. Nerfy and under first 5. Yeah. Are you making any CFL videos in the future? Kind of hard to find people that have capped those games. No. I'll be completely honest with you. With real football coming back and college football coming back, the CFL stuff's going to get put on the back burner. It will be on the site. I will cap the Elks game today. I will cap that, but I'm not going to personally do any videos for CFL. I just don't know enough about it. Let's keep rolling. Royals and the Twins. The Twins are out. Joe Ryan day. Joe Ryan's pitching. Okay. Lugo versus Joe Ryan. Lugo this year with 21 starts, an 8-5 record, a 3.06 ERA, and 123 innings pitched, 42 earned runs, 40 walks, and 107 strikeouts. And pitching advantage is going to be on the opposite side with Mr. Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan this year should have been traded. 22 starts, 10-5 record with a 2.83 ERA, 127 and a third innings pitched, 40 earned runs, 25 walks, and 141 strikeouts. He's been awesome. Let's look for hitting advantage. Kansas City, 89 WRC plus. Minnesota's got the hitting advantage too, 99 WRC plus. So hitting and pitching advantage, both with the Minnesota Twins in this one. The line has not really moved, though. And with the way that money's coming in, I'm going to end up staying off this game. I can understand an under. What is the line gone for? What is the numbers done for the under? I can understand an under in this game. I'm going to end up staying off this one, but it's a look towards an under or nothing. Under and all under 8. And hey, Lugo Nerfy? Sure. Lugo Ryan Nerfy? I could see that. How about some Cubs and Cardinals action? Sorry, Eric in the TikTok chat. Baltimore Athletics. I like the Athletics today. I do. I like the Athletics. Cardinals and the Cubs. Cubs minus 150 with a total of 8.5. Matthew Boyd taking on McGreevy. Boyd this year, 22 starts, a 11-4 record with a 2.34 ERA, 130 innings pitched, 34 earned runs, 29 walks, and 118 strikeouts. On the opposite side, you got McGreevy, which I will say right off the rip, Matthew Boyd pitching advantage clearly in this one. McGreevy's pitched all of 7 times, 6 starts. The one non-start was his first appearance. He went 5 2/3 innings. I'm going to call it 7 starts. 3-2 record of 5.08 ERA in 39 innings pitched, 22 runs, 6 walks, and 23 strikeouts. He's got good stuff. He's just getting hit. So we got that. Pitching advantage there. Hitting advantage is probably going to be with the Cubs as well because St. Louis, 95 WRC plus versus lefties, and the Cubs are number 1 hitting team versus righties. So 100%. There you go with that. Hitting and pitching advantage both with the Cubbies. Line has not moved though. It opened up at 150 and it's still at 150 with all the money coming in on the Cubs. Not going to be interested in this game. Just not going to. Another pass on the card for me. I want to bet the Royals because I got futures on them, but I can't. I'm hoping the Twins because I'm against you on those futures. So we're still on for that $50 bet, Jer. Cubs money line. The line movement's just screaming that I can't. When is the next time you and Nick appear on the other show? Nick is currently in New York, so it's going to be a couple of days. We've got 5 games left on the card. Rockies and the Diamondbacks. A Diamondbacks team that just completely sold everything at the deadline is a minus 230 favorite. Gomer versus Gallen. Gomer this year has not been great. 6 starts. Oh, only 6 starts, though. A 5.65 ERA in 28 2/3 innings pitched, 18 earned runs, 7 walks, and 14 strikeouts. The pitching advantage, because it has to go to somebody, is going to go to Zach Gallen. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's going to go towards Zach Gallen. 23 starts, a 8-12 record with a 5.48 ERA, 133 innings pitched, 81 earned runs, 46 walks, and 124 strikeouts. He has been awful in a year that he needed to be good. Pitching advantage towards them, but it's ever so slightly. Hitting advantage, I'm not even going to look it up because I know it's Arizona. And then in terms of in terms of line movements, see if we're going to get anything involved in this game. Lines moving towards Arizona. And all the money is coming in on Arizona. It's a cash cow spot. As long as the line's not stupid, we're going to grab Arizona here. So Diamondbacks. Maybe not, because the best line is minus 118. I don't really I'm not going to lay that on a run line. This one's going to be a pass for me. I'm not laying that much on a run line. Rocks money line. I could tell you, no, I'm not doing the Rockies money line. It would be Arizona or nothing, and it's going to be nothing. Gomer Day. So Yurfie and Gallen K's. Same game parlay. Go for it. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Rays and the Mariners up next. Wild card race here. So it should be a fun little game. Mariners minus 120 with a total of 7.5. Pitching matchup. Drew Rasmussen taking on Luis Castillo. Rasmussen this year has been good. 22 starts, a 9-5 record with a 2.81 ERA. 105 and 2/3 innings pitched, 33 earned runs, 25 walks, and 93 strikeouts. So he's been solid enough to get the job done. And he's been one of the better pitchers on that side. He's going to have the pitching advantage, in my opinion, over Luis Castillo, who in 23 starts, an 8-6 record with a 3.22 ERA, 131 and 1/3 innings pitched, 47 earned runs, 37 walks, and 115 strikeouts. Pitching advantage towards the Rays in this one. Pitching advantage, yes. Hitting advantage towards Seattle. Seattle's got a 110 WRC plus compared to the Rays, who have 106. So split down the middle. Let's go take a look. This is another pick'em game, so I'm probably going to be on a side. And the line is moved towards the Rays direction. Started at plus 122 for them. Now it's closer to that plus 105 number. And with all the money coming in on the Seattle Mariners, John, let's get me involved in this one. Give me the Rays with the pitching and the market edge. And that's for today. We can get plus 110. Give me the Tampa Bay Rays. Market edge for Tampa Bay. To the chat, everyone off the Rockies after the 20-run. I understand that one. Diamondbacks bullpen is terrible. It is. But they also lost their top 2 arms, so keep that in mind. Nerfy might also add first 5 under. This has playoff implications. It does, I guess, have playoff implications. Rays. Yes, I like the Rays today. That I do. We got 3 games left. We got the Padres and the Red Sox. I like this matchup. This one should be fun. Padres are minus 160 with a total of 8 in this game. And we get the pitching matchup of Walker Buehler and Nick Pivetta. Maybe it's not going to be as fun as I was hoping. Walker Buehler has been awful. By the way, Christoph, Cubs and D-backs money line. I'm on neither. The Diamondbacks are too juicy, and I don't like the line movement on the Cubs game. Anyways, Walker Buehler has been awful this year. 19 starts, 6-6 record with a 5.74 ERA and 94 innings pitched, 60 earned runs in 94 innings, 44 walks, and 71 strikeouts. On the opposite side, Nick Pivetta has been awesome, and I still think he should have been an all-star. Pivetta this year, 22 starts, a 11-3 record with a 2.73 ERA, 128 and 2/3 innings pitched, 39 earned runs, 31 walks, and 136 strikeouts. We will give the pitching advantage, obviously, to Mr. Pivetta. And then in terms of hitting advantage, it's going to go towards San Diego, 103 WRC plus compared to 101. So hitting and pitching advantage with the Padres. And then in terms of the line movement, it's not going in the right direction again. It's like none of the games are going in the right direction. It would be Padres run line or nothing, but with the line moving the way it is, it's a no bet. Christoph was asking Astros, and I'm going to tell you I am on the opposite side already. So no to the Astros today. And then a couple comments here. Padres smash, I can see it. Okay, gotta add Nerfy for Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. I'm owed after the sold Skeens day. LOL, beat crazy line movement before old announcer jinx 2 out. That sucks. Realize how dialed in the books are on the lines. I would like to get down on the plus money if it just ain't there. If I can't get plus money, I got you on that one. Let's keep rolling. And I do like this game. I do like this game. We got the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. Should be a fun game. By the way, San Diego team total over. Sure. Walker Buehler's been awful. Yes, I'm going to be 100% dialed into this game. Blue Jays and the Dodgers, and is Clayton Kershaw taking on Max Scherzer for the first time since 2008. This will be the second time that these two players meet. First time in 17 years. These guys are on the back of their time now. 8 starts for Scherzer this year with a 2-1 record. 4.39 ERA, 41 innings pitched, 20 earned runs, 44 strikeouts, and 8 walks. I'm going to give the pitching advantage to Clayton Kershaw here, just because we've seen a little bit more from him, and he's pitched a little bit better. 13 starts, a 5-2 record with a 3.29 ERA, 65 2/3 innings pitched, 24 earned runs, 18 walks, and 42 strikeouts. He's got the slight pitching advantage to me. In terms of hitting advantage, I could already tell you it's probably going to be the Dodgers. You've got the Blue Jays versus righties at 112, Dodgers at 115 against righties. So hitting and pitching advantage both with the Dodgers in this one. And the line has not moved their way. It's gone from minus 150 down to minus 130. So not a side I'm going to be interested in. I did look towards one thing because I saw the two teams and everything. I think I'm going to go after the over in this game. But the line's moving the wrong way. Nope, never mind. Another pass. I have a decent chunk of baseball games already on the card today, so no need to feel to get to this one. Any home run props for today? That's a good question. How about Cody Bellinger? There you go. Hit the like button. Yes, hit the like button. Dodgers money line. Lean that way, but I can't get to it after seeing the line movement. Is it though? Is it? By the way, will you guys do more than baseball when the season ends for the other channels? I don't think so. I think Nick just wants to do baseball, and that's fine because there's a bunch of off-season stuff he wants to cover. So I understand that he wants to just have it baseball. Quick to the TikTok chat. Astros money line from Trust. No. Christoph, what is your favorite money line today for the MLB? I don't have a favorite. Choose one of the 3 pick'em games. Either choose Cincinnati or Miami, maybe. One of those 2. Blue Jays are nothing. Should I take a loan out for Phillies picks? No. Cubs money line, bro. That's minus 150. I'm not going that big. I don't lay that much juice. I don't feel that I have to lay. If I'm going to bet the Cubs, it would be a run line at plus money. That's just me. Final game of the day: Washington and San Fran. San Fran's minus 160 with a total of 8.5. Both teams kind of out of it at this point. You've got Irving and Tang. I'm not going to go over Tang's numbers. He pitched 1 time. Don't care. Irving this year on almost 5 ERA in 23 starts and 8-6 record. 4.89 ERA, 130 2/3 innings pitched. 71 earned runs, 43 walks, and 88 strikeouts. It's hard to give a pitching advantage in this game. I guess it's a lean towards Washington, but it's nothing I'm super excited about. Washington, 98 WRC plus. Giants, 104, so it's split down the middle. And we go and we look at line movement, where lines moving slightly towards Washington. It's again a game I just don't feel the need to get involved with. It's Washington or nothing, and it's going to be nothing to end the card. So we're going to end up ending our day with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 MLB plays, and I'm okay with that. Keep in mind, we're getting to the point in the year where a lot of teams have already sold. The lines are a little bit wider. And we got some other sports going on. I don't feel the need to go after every single game, and you guys will notice that. By the way, Crystal, do you like the Phillies? No, I hate the Phillies. I'm a big Mets fan. In terms of betting them today, I took the under, so I'm just hoping both teams can pitch well. To the chat, Untouchable, what's a good decent two-teamer in baseball today? Marlins and Reds. There you go. Rockies or Angels today? Which dog wins? I feel like the Rockies have the best. Rockies have the best odds. Tang, the orange drink. Nationals, Giants can't score. Can you give me a top 10 for pitcher-friendly stadiums? 5 minimum. Pitcher-friendly? I know that the San Fran is 100% pitcher-friendly. Texas is pitcher-friendly. Seattle is the most pitching-friendly stadium. Petco Park's pretty good to pitchers. I believe Detroit is. Minnesota is. A couple of them. Can you repeat the 6 MLB plays? Sure. We've got the Reds. We got the Yankees. We got the Athletics, the Marlins, the Rays, and the under in the Philly game. That's going to do it for this edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'll be back on Monday just because work the next 2 days takes me until 12:30, and with the game starting at 1, there's no use doing a show. So no more weekend shows. I'm sorry about that. There'll be free pick videos up tonight for games tomorrow. But I will see you guys back on Monday. Until next time. See you guys.